Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Faith with Faith TV. How are you all doing, my people? Wherever you're watching me from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much, my people. If this is your first time of seeing this, please are coming across this channel. This is Faith with Faith TV. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and also hit the bell icon that you will be notified each time I upload any new video. All right, my people. So this is so painful. You see, there was this post I saw on Facebook this morning where a woman was praising God, crying. In fact, she didn't know the one to do, whether to just praise God, whether to just cry, but she was so happy, at the same time crying, at the same time jumping, praising God, because her child or her children was almost stolen by a young boy. I don't know how the story goes, and the way they were shouting, she was shouting, and people talking, you can clearly hear the confession of the guy. He said he turned into an animal just to enter this compound and to steal a child or children, all the way from Bayelsa to Edo State, Benin City. Of course, we all know that if he had succeeded, we all know what that child is going to be used for. Whether he was sent by somebody or he's on his own, like he's on his own mission. But we all know that, assuming he was able to grab one child, we all know what that child was going to be used for. So that's brought me to this question. What does a 16-year-old boy, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, what kind of money are they looking for? What are they looking for such massive amount of money for? People like this, I think they are supposed to be in school. What is a 17-year-old boy need a huge amount of money for, to the extent of looking for somebody to use for rituals? It baffles me, because everybody wants to live big, even teenagers. Everybody wants to drive a big car. Everybody wants to be, flashing money all about. Before, my people, these things are not like this. Before, like, not like now, like in those days, a 17-year-old boy should be in school. Likewise, 18, 19, 20, I don't know what kind of money that they are looking for, to the extent that the hunger for money, the way they want this money. If you as an adult, as far as you're a woman, if you don't stand very well or position yourself very well, they will steal you. This is how bad it is. They will steal you just to make money. I ask again, what kind of money are people looking for? Even if you're looking for money, is there no other good ways that you can make money? Why is it that every young boy, they've resorted to, they have to use human being for money? Where did you get this attitude from? Where is this coming from? Please, this is bad. And that is why whatever that is bad, my people, call it bad. And whatever that is good, come on, call it good. And another thing I want to talk about parents. I want to throw this question. Have we failed as parents in our duties? Have we failed in the right thing that we are supposed to do in the life of our children? Where do they get this kind of attitude from? You see, if I may say, I would say some of we parents, we contributed to this, to what our children are doing today. One, you know, during the time we traveled to Nigeria last summer, I went to the market. So whereby, you know, when you go to the market, especially when you go, maybe you're looking for a particular material, or you're looking for a particular lace material, or you're looking for a particular ashoke. So I went to, my sister and I went to the market. So that day we were looking for this particular material. So the sun was just too much, and that day I did not go with my hat. I only went with my sunglasses, and this sun was like, oh God, that day the sun came down really hot on us. Oh God, I was so tired. In fact, I was looking for anything cold. It was like every 30 minutes I was looking for cold months, very cold. So myself and my daughter, we were sitting on this very place. So my sister, I remember my sister walked away from us and went with the guy with the material to go and look for, if they can see exact, because there is this pattern, because when I want something, I want the exact thing that I want. So my sister followed him. They now went like, if you guys know New Benin very well, they now went like at the corner of the shop to ask for that material. So these two women, they were sitting, they were selling clothes, like Bendam boutique clothes. They were there, so they left the clothes outside where they shed it. So they came under the shade to sit, and that was where we were sitting too. Well, these women, they were just talking to themselves. The language they were speaking, I was understanding the language. So out of what they were saying, I think one received a phone call. From there, I don't know whether she and her son, they got into a fight. I don't know. All I know that when she dropped the phone with the son, or with whosoever she was talking to, I bet it's her son. So she was now telling this woman that she was sitting with. She said, upon all this thing that my son, all this thing that they press, we all know when you say press, you all know what I'm talking about. He said she actually follows her friends to press all this, to press laptop. I don't know this word that he has been pressing. He hasn't pressed out anything. In my heart, I was so shocked. He said, yes, he has joined his friends in all this pressing laptop. Up until today, he hasn't pressed out anything. He's just pressing, whether all the thing that he has been pressing is so empty, or his own is empty, or his laptop is not responding to him, I don't know. I just kept quiet. Then again, for me not to for it not to look like I don't know, I want to be very sure. So when my sister came out from from the shop where she went to go and look for the materials. So I asked my sister, when somebody says pressing laptop, all this pressing thing, what do they mean by that? She now explained to me very well. I said, She said, well, I said, wow. Where we were sitting waiting for you guys to come out. Look at what this is. My sister said, oh, that one is nothing. You see, some parents will even buy laptop for their children, follow them to be pressing. Don't you see what they are pressing? So let me not go any further. What am I saying? I know that things are very hard in Nigeria. But my darling people, This is not the right way to teach your children to look for money, to teach your children to make money. Because of this, everybody want to drive a car. You will say, oh, don't you see your friend Robinson? Don't you see your friend Jacob? Don't you see your friend Andrew? This is bad. Because at the end of the day, they will have greedy eyes, big eyes. All these things will enter their mind, will enter their eyes. They want to do what their mates are doing. That is what drags some people into this kind of bad attitude of calling up your girlfriend. I ask, how can a 17 years old, you have a girlfriend, okay, no big deal, and you feel that you have the right to call up another man's daughter in the name of your girlfriend, and you know that when that girl gets to where you are, all you want to do to that girl is to delete that girl, just because you want her body parts for rituals. I ask again, why? Where is your conscience? How did this money thing goes into your brain to eat you up to the extent that you don't have no conscience? Have you thought of it for 1 second to say, what is this? What if this girl is my sister? Or better still, what if this girl is an only child to her parent? You don't care. And you think that your girlfriend is the material that you need to make money. If you want to make money desperately, you need this money anyhow. Why not use yourself to make money? And how did you arrive at calling somebody else's child? Oh my God, that is the one that is breaking my brain. How did you arrive at... You know, my people, I cannot show you this. I cannot show you this video. Because... God. You see, let me tell you, the person that forwarded that video to me, I called the person right away to warn that person, don't you ever forward this kind of video to me, because, you know, taking my mind to that video, I just could not. In fact, I reacted easily, even as I'm talking about it, because I just still remember how everything looked horrible. And you think that you will just butcher your fellow human being because you want to make money. You want to live in a mansion, a big mansion. You want to throw money around. Money that you will make through your fellow human being. You will not be so bold to be able to tell somebody how you make the money. Is that the money you want to flaunt around? This is so bad. Please, let us stop. There are so many ways you can make money. You can go drive a cab to make money if you don't want to go to school again. Because I do not see what a 17 years old is doing on the streets looking for money. I do not see what a 10 years old, 19 years old. You are supposed to be in your classroom listening to your teacher while your teacher take you on a lesson. Not to be on the road making money. What kind of money are you looking for? Tell me, what are you looking for? Why will you just finish up somebody like that? You have the guts to call your girlfriend and she drawn to you like no man's business, and the best you can do to her is to finish her up. My God. You can drive what we call Okada, if you want to make money. You can go and farm. There are ways you can make money. Everybody want to drive big car, live in a big mansion, throw money around with no respect. As I said, in those days, I don't see what a 17 years old is doing with money. Because a 17 years old is still living with his or her parents. A 17 years old is still going to school. Still in school. Secondary school for that matter. But today, they are all on the streets. I was going to my sister's, last time that I traveled to Africa last summer. I was going to see my sister. Myself and my daughter, we just took a public transport. Do you know that before we drove to God knows where, half of the way, do you know that the police stopped our vehicle? I know I've shared this before. They did not search me. They did not search my daughter. They did not search all other passengers. There was these two boys that was in that same vehicle. The police searched these two boys. They were carrying this bag, because this is the bag that is invoked now. You know, the one you will cross to the side. You will cross around your neck. You know, it falls down to the side. They took the bag away from their neck. They opened the bag. They turned the bag upside down. Whatever they are looking for. They removed they were wearing face cap. They removed the cap. They were also having this dreadlock. The policeman just poke his hand into the dread. I don't know what they were looking for. They scatter his hair up and down. They search him. That was new to me, because I hear people say it. That was my first time to see that. I'm like, eh? They did not search because we were at the back seat. They did not search any other person apart from those two guys. One was sitting in the front with the driver, and one was sitting at the middle seat. Before they park our bus, they asked the driver to park. The driver clear off from the road and park at the corner, and they search these two boys. I said, whoa. So when I go to my sister's workplace, I was asking her. She said, whoa, don't even go there. That one is nothing. Anyway, she said, I'm not used to it, that they are used to it. They search them. They just parked. It was because of them that you see police everywhere. They just parked the vehicle and they searched them. I said, well, she said, with all this deleting, you will see a deleted girl on just by the road. So what do you expect? So that is why the police always search them. But this is not the right way to look for money. I know that every one of us, everybody wants money. Including myself that is talking to you. I want money. Yes. But my darling people, not this way. This is becoming too much, not this way. None of all these guys, nobody wants to learn a mechanic anymore. Nobody wants to be a plumber. Nobody wants to learn how to do anything. No handiwork anymore. Everybody wants to make money. Hey, what is this? Please, parents, do not encourage your children to be pressing this pressing thing. Whatever it is they are pressing on the laptop. Please. Teach your children the right path. Because all these things that they are looking for to make money, if you don't take time, it will be your turn one day. They will rate you that, okay, their parents has lived their life. When it comes to, when they ask them to bring this, they will be asking, who do you love more? Who do you love more? Is my mom? Is my father? Is my parent? Is my dad? It will be your turn one day. Well, my prayer is, may it not be any of our lives. May it not be our portion. May that not be our portion in life. May God help us all. Please, parents, let us all train our children in the right way. Look them in the face and tell them no for whatever is supposed to be say, listen, whatever you're supposed to say no to, hey, look them in the eyes and say no. Whatever you are supposed to say yes to, say yes. Please, let us help them. Because this deleting is becoming too much. I leave you here. Thank you so much. For if you have not subscribed, please support your sister. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and also hit the bell icon that you will be notified each time I upload any new video. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.